Weird way to start off the video, but yeah, I did a lot. These are tobacco hawk moth caterpillars. They're normally sold as reptile feed, but I'm raising them to turn into moths, and I just 3D printed a new habitat for them. That's their food in the middle. And I have to move them, and I'm wearing gloves because who knows? There isn't actually that much information on them, surprisingly. So moving them might somewhat be a challenge. I don't know how to go about this, because they're definitely not, definitely fragile. Maybe I should just go for a different one. See, this one is a lot more green because I think it's trying to make its pupa right now. I'm not sure if I really should pick it up right now. It wouldn't be that bad of an idea, would it? Yeah. If you are squeamish, I don't think these are for you. Okay. He'll be good, right? Okay. If you're wondering why I'm putting so many in the same place, I am 3D printing more. They take 17 hours each to make. Again, I don't think he's so latched onto there, I don't think picking him up is that great of an idea. I'm actually unsure if he's even alive. They were shipped to me in extremely poor condition. See, this one is either dead or pupating, so I'm gonna put it in there. Definitely not dead, because he just moved. Oh, gee. Dude, oh my gosh, that scares the crap out of me every time. When you pick them up and they're pupating, they do that. They wriggle. Look at this, okay. Yeah. Oh, he's not doing it now. I'm gonna put him in here. Yeah, see? Oh wait, dude, I'm so bad at putting the camera on these things. Okay. Go with your friend. Yeah, literally, to give you a pace on this, I've been printing non-stop, basically, and I literally just got done printing that one, and the next one is on the printer right now. So, if anybody wants to send me filament that is like UV resistant, that would be super cool. But I don't think that's, yeah, see how gross these get? They ship them in this this container here, and it has like 2 like pinhole vent holes, so it gets so moist in there, but they have to do that because if they're gonna be shipped a long way, this food needs to stay wet because they get their water from it as well. Yeah, so there's a third one in here that I was almost sure was dead. I just left him in there, quote unquote, just in case. And guess who's not there anymore? That caterpillar. He was by far the smallest. And I genuinely thought he was dead, and now he's gone, and this thing is sealed, so what could have happened to him? Zero clue whatsoever. See, I'm checking the bottom of these, looking for him. He's gonna jump scare me when I find him. I know it too. Oh wait. Nope, I found it. Yeah, he's definitely dead. He just got blown by the wind. Yep. Not good. But this guy is the last one we have to move. It makes me happy that one of them is already forming its chrysalis cocoon. I'm so used to raising butterflies. This is my first time raising moths, and these guys actually are pretty hardy, it seems, given that they were shipped halfway across the country. Yeah, see, they well, if you're wondering why I'm not just lifting this, it's like glued to the bottom somehow. I don't want to forcibly remove him because that could hurt him. They are the texture they look. They feel like a gummy worm. Yeah, he does not want to move. Yeah, I don't know. Hey, again, more gross shots. I'm gonna go get some. That might not even work. I'm gonna at least try. I'm gonna go get some wire snippers and come back. Okay, I'm back and I have these snippers here. This is gonna not be easy. Gosh, I wish they didn't glue it at the bottom, but it's my problem, not theirs. As with everything. I can't even. It doesn't even cut it. Great. Yep, that's a failed attempt. This one really likes to stay in the cup, and he stays very still, but like, I was so skeptical that he wasn't alive that I just took pictures of him after every hour. He's definitely alive. He moves a lot. He moves around a lot. He just likes his cup. Or he's sick from the cup being so wet, but I might just have to do the plan I didn't want to have to do. Yeah. Just pulling him out. He really doesn't want to though. He's gripped onto that thing. Dude, half this video is just gonna be me fighting this caterpillar. Okay. There is a plan. Right? If I can yank on this hard enough to release the glue without hurting the caterpillar, that might work. As you might see, I need a cameraman because I can't do all this at the same time. It's like hot glue, so it like partially melted. Should I try scissors? Because even if I try scissors, he's still gonna be on the bottom, but I think I can at least pull those legs off. Okay, I'm gonna try scissors. I did it off camera because it's basically rocket surgery. Because his one leg was on one of the rungs that needed to be snapped, and I had to like, it was a very specific spot I had to cut, but I did it. He's awfully pretty, isn't he, besides being wet and covered in food. He's got all these eye spots. Wait, focus. He's got all these eye spots and stripes. It almost looks pixelated, but banded wise. Very, very interesting. I'm afraid a bird's just gonna swoop down and come take him. They are tasty, apparently. At least the reptiles think so. Let's see how these ones are doing. Looking good. Yeah, both these ones are pretty much ready to make their pupa. Make a pupa. I feel they're making a cocoon and they are becoming a pupa. There we go. I need to get that food a little bit more wet, except for my sprayer won't work. Why? It's brand new. Bought it specifically for this. If you're wondering how this works, it's printed in 3 parts. The bottom tray doesn't want to come off. That means I did a good job designing. Okay. This bottom tray is just so when they poop, it collects at the bottom and it falls through this hole. And the holes are also for ventilation. Same with it here. I'm gonna use my phone to put it back. Okay. And then it just clicks into that part. And then there's this roof section that it just has viewing windows, and they need to be able to see the light cycles of day and night. So, I mean, they probably would come through here anyway if this was completely closed. Also for ventilation, because there really is no outside ventilation without these. And also, yes, you can judge me for the design of 7. Is that 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A very weird number of hexagons there, but don't judge me, please. Okay. they might want a little extra thing to climb on, so I'm probably just gonna not forcibly remove him from this. Instead, I can just drop it in here. Yes, I didn't mean to actually drop it, but here we are. Well, he's releasing from it anyway, so maybe I can just coerce him to do that. Yeah, he's a very slow mover compared to the rest. Can you just not do what you're doing for a little bit? Thank you. Here, I'm gonna take a scissors here. Place the phone here so you can see what I'm doing. That didn't work. I forget how things balance. I'm gonna cut around him and make this as physically small as possible. And on second note, that's kind of scary to do in front of the camera because I can't really see what I'm doing if I do that. Just imagine me cutting it then. Hear all those cutting noises? That's me cutting. Okay, got a little bit smaller here. I like how almost 100% of the trouble in this video has been caused by this singular caterpillar just being stubborn. Okay. Okay. He works now. So now I can close this, and I'm probably bringing this one inside because this can get UV damage. I would probably leave it outside under other circumstances, but because this can get UV damage, I'm probably, I think it'll live actually. I might leave it outside. Yeah, so I have two butterfly nets here. And that, so people don't touch my stuff. No, just kidding. I just found that, that was cool. I'll go there. And then once they're out of there, I can, I probably might get a box for them, or for the pupa, I'll probably just move them to their own box with a paper towel. But these will stay in here. I'll probably make like 2 more of these. I cannot guarantee that breeding will be successful because with my luck, every breeding effort I've had, I've managed to get all females and just given up in the beginning. And I really haven't looked up how to tell with these. So. Yeah, you can tell the age of these guys at least, because that one's the youngest. So the darker they are, the older they are, because they're forming that brown, like, it almost looks like a stomach pupa. So this guy was like super big when he came in the cup, and then he immediately went to doing this, and this guy just yesterday wasn't like this, but it's becoming like that, and this one still hasn't got to that point. So that's that. And I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that inside. Okay, I lied, I didn't go inside because it's actually quite cold inside and I like it out here better. Yeah, so about this project, this is probably like the most committed to project I've started. The goal is to, number one, get infrastructure for raising hawk moths a lot simpler. I mean, I have 3D printing in my hand, so I thought I'd take a shot at it. And the main reason I'm doing that is because I'd like to figure out if they can be used as pollinators in indoor farming, which you might immediately argue that they are not general pollinators. And yes, that is extremely true. But the thing is they are so huge and fuzzy, and they make a lot of air movement, so they might be just as effective pollinators in a small indoor space as they would be, as bees would be in a small indoor space. You don't want bees in a small indoor space because, I mean, some people are allergic to bees. You can see this one's already very interested in the food. He is heavy eater. Yeah, so people don't want really bees in an indoor space no matter how large it is, and manual pollination is very labor intensive. So my thoughts were that, hey, maybe this might work, even though they're not truly what's he doing? Not truly general pollinators. Another thing is with this should be pretty self-sustaining, minus the food. Really is the only thing I can see not coming directly from whatever is raising it, because when they have extra hawk moths, when they have extra hornworm, like these are called hornworms, they're sold as reptile feed, like I said earlier. They need yeah, you can sell them for reptile feed if you have extras. And yeah, there's a lot more to it than that. I could sit and ramble about it for hours if I needed to. I mean, I can't just randomly throw together an idea like that. There's more to it than that, but then I'm also not gonna go 100% through it in a YouTube video because I don't have time for that. You can't eat him. Other things, I'm not sure I've ever linked my Twitter on here. I've definitely linked my YouTube channel to my Twitter, so most of my viewers are from there now. And so on my Twitter, God, I am not very good at keeping a sentence going. On my Twitter, I will probably be posting an Amazon wish list specifically for this project. Right now I can definitely see UV resistant PLA as one of those things. Also a 0.8 millimeter nozzle, because 17 hours for one of these things, and I'm trying to make a lot of them, is kind of a long time. And yeah, like this part alone is 2 hours. And that, I mean, if you know anything about 3D printing, and this is like completely solid, that's actually fast. You might be able to see it. It actually doesn't look that bad, but this is a 0.37 millimeter layer height, which normally you're printing with 0.2. So yeah, that's almost double what you usually do. I mean, you can look up layer. I always do the thing where I explain something in detail, which you could just easily go look up yourself. So if you don't know what layer height is in 3D printing, you can go look that up. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have. I will post decently frequent updates. Some might be most likely shorter than this, unless I ramble like I am now. So until next time, I will see you again.